Hi everybody. So I know it's been a little bit, but I figured we would take a little trip out to Fordham Road just to kind of show and just see for ourselves how bad the damage has been done, what damage has been done, if the news is exaggerating or anything like that. I was just kind of curious, and I figured because, you know, I'm not no news media, I'll just kind of show you guys the proof for myself. So here's this little pharmacy spot. This was ransacked, as you can see. All right. That didn't look so good, but that wasn't so bad. Let's see. Come on, move it, dude. I figured since we're not too far away from the area, but thank God we're far enough. Thank God we're far enough. If you see Walgreens over here, that's all boarded up. This Best Buy is boarded up. So, you know, everything is cleaned up now. I don't know if you guys can see here, there's a jewelry shop, and you see the jewelry shop is boarded up.
Oh, that was the one on the news.
Yep, that was the one of the ones on the news. So, terrible, man, terrible. Regardless of who did it, it's terrible. You know, like I couldn't understand why, you know, and I still am trying to, like, you know, wrap my mind around what is the logic between looting these small businesses because a nasty ass racist cop decided to take an innocent man's life. You know, the two things just don't correlate with each other, and there's cops over here, so I'm like trying not to put my phone that way. I mean, get your phone off. I don't know.
Old Navy is boarded up. I didn't think people would.
I see stuff boarded up from here, but there's so much traffic. I was not expecting this much traffic.
Look, man.
This much traffic. Yeah, Old Navy is really boarded up. See Old Navy on the left here. Yep. Navy is pretty bad. Man.
That's funny.
You know, I can't, like, regardless of, like, who did it, like, when the damage is done, it doesn't even, I mean, does it matter? You know, you have these crazy ass white supremacists, but then you also have, you know, we can't blame everything on just the white supremacists, because we have people within our own communities, you know, unfortunately, even our own fellow Latin people. Look, this spot was messed up here. Even our own fellow Latin people are part of this bullshit. Oh, that does piss me off. And it also, I'm here showing this car, it also is like, you know, it's kind of shameful in a way to be a New Yorker right now. Like that was the first reaction that I had. This is Old Navy. You know, on the one hand, like, I could kind of understand where it's like these, you know, these big corporations and stuff like that, right? Like, to me, that's, at least it doesn't make it right, but I could see the logic behind it. But like these small businesses, that I don't see the logic with at all. I really don't. And like I said, you know, when I first heard about everything, I really felt like, damn, like, I am ashamed to be a New Yorker right now. This is shameful. But so far, yeah, this jewelry spot, you see, another jewelry spot they did foot action. They got foot action out with the shoes. All those clips that we saw of people running out with boxes and boxes of shoes.
Foot Locker, of course. Joyce Leslie.
Wow, I haven't seen Joyce Leslie in ages. That just goes to show you we haven't lived in the inner city in a bit. Wow. Because there's a Joyce Leslie like in the cities. Like, if people know about New York City, Joyce Leslie and like Rainbow Shops.
Children's Place.
Wow, the Children's Place. Capital One.
Gotta rob the Chase.
Yeah, I think I did see the. Don't worry, I don't have. No, I don't got you. I don't have you. Damn. And oh yeah, this. If coming up to my right, This was actually one that I saw on the news. It's on right here on Creston Avenue, next to where this says Urban Classic, like on the left, and somebody they spray paint. This is where this is where an older black woman. This was her business, and she was upset because she's like, I'm a black woman, and this was my business, and they destroyed her little business, and so that's going to be coming up. Cool. Yep, it's this spot right here, and they spray painted.
I think it's
all over.
There's also this is where they fucked up the cop, right? That was on the news.
I'm not sure. Fabco, wow, I haven't seen a Fabco in ages. This, look at that. Look at that. Black and brown business. So you're gonna destroy your black and brown business? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get the logic. I'm lost on the logic of that. I'm lost on the logic of that.
I don't want to keep going. Is that all right with you?
Yeah. So yeah, that's fine. So before I kind of like jump off here, because this is gonna be short. What happened to that man? That was disgusting. These cops, this stuff, as much as we wanted to change this, the ways that we've been going about it obviously aren't what's causing the change. It's not going to be what's going to cause the change. The changes that have to be made are within legislation, laws, policies. Those are the things that have to change, and those are the things that we have to fight for. We have to fight for harsher repercussions for these cops. That's just my opinion. They need to receive different repercussions than what they've been getting, because they haven't been getting harsher repercussions. I would think maybe if they got harsher repercussions, maybe they would think twice before killing innocent people the way that they do. But this looting and stuff, like, I understand the protesting, I get it, I get the anger, I understand all of that. But this looting, and especially of small businesses with your own communities, it's like, what the hell, man? And I know that that there were white supremacists, because that's kind of the argument that people kept going back to. It's these white supremacists. That I'm not saying that they were in this neighborhood, but that was being said, and there's truth to that. However, when you see all the clips, the people that were going into these stores and breaking a lot of these windows, unfortunately, they weren't white supremacists. They were our own. And, we have to, really, it's really our job and our responsibility to handle these people that do things like that to their own community. Why would you destroy your own community? Like, what the hell's wrong with you? Especially these small businesses that didn't have anything, and they, you got these Latin people that worked they came here from nothing, and then they worked their way to the top, and they really struggled to get to where they got, to get the businesses they have, and then for it to just be destroyed, man. That's just not cool. That is just not cool, in my opinion. So hopefully, all of the stuff that has taken place, hopefully that's the end of it. Hopefully these things don't keep going, because all of this is just going to be lost in translation. So it's not going to translate to what happened to this man. Now the focus is going to be on other things, and it shouldn't be. Here's another spot. I wasn't expecting to see that, but yeah, yep. So I'm gonna go for now, and I guess I will see you guys in the next video. Take it easy. If you're a New Yorker, try not to get yourself too involved in this stuff, especially when it gets to the point of, where people are looting and whatnot. It's like, look, man, this shit is not worth it. Peaceful protesting is fine, but, you got to draw the line somewhere. All right. Take it easy, guys. Bye.